All right, this is Rag Boy Jr., and we got Brett Potts here from Centurion. And Brett, what are you, the Northwest region?
Northwest, California, Canada rep for Centurion.
That's right. And Brett, we've done some events with Brett before. Brett's good people. And we're here for a couple reasons. One, we have the Northwest Wake Surf Open coming July 29th through 31st in Lake Sammamish. We're really excited about that. And we got our suction cups and stuff, and the Centurions are pulling that contest. And so we're here to make sure we know where to mount the antennas and stuff. But the other thing is, RJ and I have been a little confused about, okay, we got the 240, 240 plus, 244, and Brett is here to answer our questions. And so you can also understand what the difference is, because I think I'm starting to get a handle on that now.
Yeah, that's good.
So this here, this is the SV 240 plus, and then you have the 244 plus.
244. It'll be
Oh, 244.
Enzo 244, new for 2012.
Got it. So tell me what the difference is between the 240 and the 240 plus and the 244.
The difference will be you're going to have with the 240 plus, it has a huge bow up here. So we've got a huge bow, that's the plus part, okay? And then the original cockpit that we've always had in Enzo 240 is set up like you see it. Also what's new is our ProVision 2 dash. We've got a new dash where we've got profiles we can put into the dash. Also has GPS in it and a lot of other features that we can just go on talking for quite some time. Then also what we've got is our new quick fill ballast system in the boat. And that'll be in the 240. All the Enzo series have the quick fill ballast where we can fill up the ballast in this boat less than 2 minutes.
Wow, 2 minutes. And how big are the tanks in the 240?
We've got 600 per side on the quick fill ballast, and then you can also enhance it with other ballasts.
600 pounds in 2 minutes. That's quicker than me getting in your boat. That's
per
pretty
side,
good.
So, per side. So we're talking 1,200.
Per side. That's pretty good. So, okay, then, and it's the same on the 244, right? The same
Same
ballast?
setup, yes.
Now, I'm looking at the 240, and this thing is already a living room in here. I mean, it's huge.
Yes.
And I'm guessing we have a 24 VE. It's pretty similar.
Pretty much got the queen size bed up in the bow.
Yes, and the bow is huge. Okay, so we got the huge bow. Now, on the 244, what did you do to make the cockpit bigger? You moved the windshield forward?
What we did was move the windshield forward. We did some rearranging in the bow. And then also what we've done is that just stretched the cockpit, so we got limousine seating. I'm talking, it's like being in a limo.
It's like being in a limo.
Yeah.
Is there a wet bar?
There could be.
There could be. There could be a wet bar. That's what I'm saying. All right, so now we have the 233. So this is the one with the smaller bow, bigger cockpit.
Exactly. Now, this cockpit is just huge in this. It's the same size cockpit as the 240 plus.
That's what I was thinking. This 233 looks like the cockpit in here looks as big as the cockpit in the 240 plus right now.
Correct.
233. I got to get the numbers right. I'm getting it. So it's huge. Now the difference is, and we'll show, the bow is just a little bit smaller.
But it's still a decent sized bow.
Yeah.
You were hanging out in there.
Yeah, so we'll show you some video with RJ hanging out in there. And it's funny because, I remember we were looking at a Malibu 247 a long time ago, and my wife, she didn't like the small bow, and I liked the bigger cockpit. But if we had a choice, then we would have just fought it out there in that dealership and not had to go anywhere else.
That's it. You got a choice, or you would have had to buy 2 boats.
See, that's the Centurion salesmanship you got going on here. Brett trying to sell me 2 boats.
One for your wife and one for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Some other things I noticed.
What do we go out in this day?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yours or mine?
Yeah, that's right. One's pink, one's black. So I noticed you got wet sounds. Those are all Pro 60s up there. So you guys going with the wet sound system?
Yeah. For 2012, we went with the wet sound system all the way across the board. Amps in, sub, and also your setup there with the tower speakers.
Yeah. We have wet sounds on our boat, and they rock. Yeah, so
they definitely do.
Definitely. Now, are those lights? Is it?
We got the lights over here showing it with the wet sound speakers with 6 lights on this, and this is a 2012 Enzo 233.
So that's kind of cool how the lights are right there attached with the speakers. I kind of like that. That's pretty nifty.
Yeah. And also what we're offering now for 2012 is powder-coated towers, and we have optional colors there. So you can see this one is blue and the 240 Plus is in red.
Gotcha. All right, so there you have it. That's the difference. The 240 and 230 plus, smaller cockpit, larger bow.
Correct.
Then 233, 244, limousine cockpit, smaller bow, but still an ample size bow. You're not going to see me up there, but
And then we've got this new setup back here in the back where we've got the double step.
this new double step thing you got going on here, is this just on the 233, 244?
Yes. And then also there's a new boat that we've designed that we don't have here today to show you, and that's our 211.
The 211.
Enzo 211. So a 21-foot Enzo set up like this. Cockpit room is like our original 230, 230 plus
Wow, wow.
in a 21.
Gotcha. So we got here, you can sit, I know we have something like this, so you can sit down here while you're getting your wakeboard on, and,
Right.
or getting ready to surf.
Just
I like it.
lounging around in a cove somewhere.
Yeah, it takes a little bit away from your sun deck, but that's never bothered me. I really, really do like these.
Right.
That's nice. And it's got some really nice, is this, what's the company that makes?
Sea deck.
Sea Deck.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see other companies where they have the rubber that they put on their decking, and it like hurts. This Sea Deck stuff, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Soft. Baby's butt going on right here.
Like a foam deck.
Right, and you got that going up the middle walkway. See, these are the things a big guy notices, because when I come out of the water and I'm wet, and the worst thing is when somebody puts babes on the sun deck, man, I'm like a fish, just fly right into the boat.
Boat cleaner. Babe's
Yep.
boat cleaner.
That's it.
Yeah.
Is that our sponsorship? Babes Boat Cleaner.
Hey.
No, babes. It just babes are always in the sun.
Oh yeah, babes on the sun deck. Yes, Babes Boat Cleaner, not women. Sorry, honey. I meant Babes Boat Cleaner. Good catch, RJ. RJ's keeping me married. All right, so let's get in the interior and let's check these out. Which one do you want to look at first, RJ? The 233 or the 240?
Favorite color is red, so we're going this one.
All right, we're gonna go check out the interior of the 240. You gotta show us the touchscreen and everything. It looks pretty sharp.
Sure.
All right, Brett, we're in the 240 plus and the ginormously sized cockpit. Do you think you could show us around and show us all the storage?
Sure, absolutely. We've got also our ice box set up right here. It's fairly deep ice box. And what that does is that's also a step over, which makes this whole area here a lot more rigid, stronger. It's not going to go moving around on you. Okay, here we are in the cockpit area of the boat, the 240 plus, and there's a lot of room underneath the cushions. Basically, the cushions forward. We do have some ballast underneath this area here, so there's not storage here because it's got the full ballast system here.
Same on this side?
Same on this side. It's hinged. It's hinged, and it does have some extra storage there. But where we really have the storage is in this area here. It goes all the way forward, and I like to call it the cave. I mean, this thing has got enormous room in it.
Holy moly, there's a kid in there.
Oh my gosh, it is a cave.
Sheesh.
But basically, you can put a lot of storage in here. What I like to do, because it goes all the way to the bow, I'll throw in a couple water skis. Don't tell anybody, but I still do a little bit of that. And I'll throw the slalom skis all the way up in the bow up in there.
It's out of the way.
It's out of the way, and then throw in maybe a knee board, maybe a surfboard, and look at here.
Yeah.
We've got room for kids. Also, so continuation of storage though, because of our quick fill ballast system in here, now we still have huge trunk space in here where you can like put a lot of extra access things in here. You can maybe enhance your wake even more with a fat sack in there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of room.
Tons of room. And that's on both sides. I'll talk a little bit about the dash. What's nice about the new dash, it's hot buttons, also the analog gauges. This is our regular home setting here, which shows the depth, miles per hour, shows you what profile we're in. Down at the bottom, it'll show our ballast, what ballast is in the boat. I can switch to a hot button here, and it'll tell me where I am on the lake. I can run the stereo from here, which is nice for the driver to be able to run the stereo. It's also a video screen with your DVD player.
Man.
Lot of features. Here, I can go into my profiles. Now, right now, I only have 2 profiles edited in here, but I can put as many as 12 profiles. With a memory stick, I can put in another 12.
Wow.
You can go over to your buddy's Enzo and say, hey, I got my profiles. Plug it in.
Wow.
and go for it that way.
And that's just the USB flash drive?
That's right, with
Wow.
a flash drive. Also, we're offering a color in our dash here with the upholstered dash.
All right, so that's some pretty awesome stuff for 2012. The interior, pretty sharp, huh, RJ? Really nice. Now, the question everybody wants to know about the wake. The hull is the same as last year, so we're going to show you some footage from our polar bear event where we had a 230 plus pulled for the event. We'll show you the regular and goofy side, and you get a look at the wake too, because if it doesn't have a good surf wake, then why are we here? I mean, you're right. Why are
We're
we
here to go surfing.
Yeah,
Surf's up.
that's right. I mean, you can water ski if you want. Just, you wouldn't want me in your boat. All right, so as we said, we're here at CMS, California Marine Sports in Sweetson City, and this is Grant, and he's the man, and he's the one that's selling these boats here. And Grant, these are PCM engines, and you have all the service and everything.
Premier dealer for PCM. That's why we're working on your Taiga.
That's right.
That's why we're working on the Centurions and all the Nautiques. Yep.
Right, that's true. So if you're like me and you're orphaned and you have a boat like our Taiga with the PCM, you come to Grant because that's where we go, and Grant really takes care of us. All right, so basically, if I understand right, you got these boats here, but people can come in, take a look at the boat, take a look at the options, and then within like 4 to 5 weeks, they'll have their own custom boat, however they want it.
Custom boat built the way they want, colors they want. Yep, ready to go.
That's interesting because there's surfboards that can't get done in 4 to 5 weeks.
I've got surfboard manufacturers that don't get them to me in 12 weeks.
Yeah, and we didn't come here to diss the surfboard manufacturers, but I had to throw that in because if Centurion can build us a boat in 4 to 5 weeks, why can't we get surfboard? But anyway, I digress. Yeah. So Grant's here selling the Centurions. Come down, take a look at them. How long are these boats going to be here for people to look at?
We're going to have Brett's boat here for probably at least a week. Okay. And this boat is Brett's boots on the ground boat, so he'll be taking that today. We'll have the red boat until Tuesday. Okay. Right now, because it's going to the Worlds. Okay, so come and check this out, because you know what? You really want to come and take a look at the new 2012 one, especially the huge bow and the new huge cockpit version. The 233 or 244, and the And the
sharp.
plus.
Right.
The plus.
I get confused with all the monikers, but take my word for it. They're great to look at. Come check them out. And then Grant will set you up. He's the man, because you know what? If you don't have a good dealer, then you don't have a good boat. You need a good dealer. Grant's a good dealer. Okay, Wake 9 approved. Stamp. Yeah. You got one of those tattoos right above your...
I do.
Right?
It's just right here.
Yeah, tramp stamp. It says Wake 9.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We'll show it to you later.
Later. Way later.
That's right, way later.